Welcome to Four Finger Discount, proudly brought to you by the Simpsons quotes that nobody gets anymore Facebook page and nohomers.net. I am Dando.
I am Mitch.
Happy Halloween to all you listeners out there this week. It's Halloween right now as we're recording, isn't it?
It is, which is kind of underwhelming still in Australia, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I expected more kids knocking on the door. I wanted to give children candy,
Well,
but I haven't had the chance yet.
Apparently you're supposed to put something out the front. I didn't know this.
Well, we had a letter in the mail saying, here's a balloon. If you would like if our kids can come to your door and get free lollies, please put it out the front.
It's cool. It's like a little exchange program.
Yeah.
Balloons for gifts.
We did it. Still no kids. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But anyway, I love Halloween. I've always wished that Halloween was going to be a thing in Australia. Now, are we too old for it yet?
Yeah.
We're not-
Well, I think like once you pass 15.
So you reckon if a guy rocked up in a Simpsons outfit at your front door tonight when you got home, you wouldn't give him lollies?
Like a fully grown man?
Fully grown man dressed as, I don't know, Duff Man.
I'd be a bit concerned.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd give him something.
A restraining order, maybe.
Well, today we're here to review Mr. Plow, an episode that I knew it was a classic, but I forgot just how much of a classic it really was.
Hang on, sorry. So we're not even going to talk about my new headwear?
We can talk about everything. It's all right. We're going to get to it. Your headwear, we'll get to it. Let's discuss it. The headwear. Tell us about it.
Well,
we're filming this at the moment anyway, so you can actually talk to our Patreon.
We are. Hi, guys. I went out today and I thought I need like a hook, or I need, a little...
A gimmick? A shtick?
A gimmick, like the Wet Bandits have got flooding houses, or coming back later as the Sticky Bandits, obviously. I thought I need a podcasting hat. So that's what I've got.
Show the listeners out there.
Do you want me to get up close to the camera?
Yeah, get close to the camera. Mitch is getting up now. Phone's gone. Here he goes.
Here we go. See, this is my little...
Get closer. Get closer to the camera. Get closer. Here he goes. Look at that. Now, what do you call this?
It's a podcasting hat.
Just a podcasting hat. What's the actual term for it, though?
I think it's a flat cap.
A flat cap.
It's kind of like...
It's what Martin gives Bart as part of the outfit in Radio Bart.
Very similar, but not quite as preppy.
You need to have the blue shirt. Where's the blue shirt? That would have been fit. You would have been dressed for Halloween then.
I don't want to be a full-blown douche about it. I just want a nice hat.
You walked in. You don't want to be a douche. You walked in. Like my hat?
I'm excited.
I think I pull it off. That's exactly what you said.
I didn't say think.
So, Mr. Plow, what were your thoughts?
Love Mr. Plow.
Fantastic.
It's just one of the best. Like, it's one of those ones that I actually, when you sent me a message going, let's record Mr. Plow on Monday, I was like, oh shit, am I up to Mr. Plow already? Like, it's just so exciting to be able to...
Marge versus the Monorails in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's all happening. It's all happening. It's all coming full circle. It's amazing.
The first things that kind of jumped out to me is like my first main memories of the song, of the episode were the song.
Yeah.
Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. Obviously Adam West. And
Pure West.
Why doesn't Batman dance anymore? Remember the Bat-2 scene?
And in their faces.
Yeah.
Just like, let's step away quietly. Don't make eye contact. I always remember that, do you come with the car?
Yeah.
That's one of the classics.
Oh, you?
Yeah. I didn't remember Barney being such a dick. He was a terrible person in this episode.
I remember that.
And Homer... I guess Homer should have saved him because it was his fault for him going up to the mountain. But Barney kind of deserved, not to die, but deserved a bit of comeuppance.
He definitely deserved a comeuppance.
Yeah.
Homer was trying to steer him in the right path. And the best thing he could come up with was to...
shoot out his tyres and steal his idea. And then the Yad smashing the Homer.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on here, Barney? I'd completely forgotten why he got the plow.
Yeah,
so when he crashed the car, I was like, ooh, who's this?
The look on the face of the family.
The family as it pans to them.
Good.
Oh, it's amazing.
Because you don't see him pull into his driveway.
No, that's what's so good about it.
Yeah, so like he gets there, I was like, oh, well, I got him as bad as at least I got him as bad as he got me. And then, just all of them with this gobsmacked expression at the front door.
It's like the kids when they're looking at the Bat-2Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did like the little radio gag too when they're making bad snow puns. He's like, you're dead weight, Marty.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
It's snow picnic out there. I know what you mean. You're a dead weight. That is, for Australian fans, that is every time Shane Warne gets into the commentary box.
Homer, Bart and Lisa then meet Adam West, which you mentioned before is one of probably top 3 cameos from a guest up to this point. Just because you can just feel, like I said, he really embraced
cameos,
the role.
yes.
Just embraced the weirdo aspect of who he was supposed to be portraying in this. And it went for a while too. Like, you sort of expected it to end. He just kept going.
It's like, that's not
going
Batman.
On about Catwoman's. Yeah. Oh, you only know about the new Batman.
Here's a photo of me and Robin. Who the hell is Robin?
Which in 1992, kids wouldn't know who Robin is.
Wouldn't have known, yeah, unless you were into the actual comics.
And then you think of Robin now as the character that ruined movies of Batman for a while.
No, I think of Joel Schumacher as the man that ruined Batman for a while.
And they watched the Sea Captain's CD commercial. Remember these things when they used to sell mixed CDs, like love songs and all that?
Yeah.
And it'd play like certain songs during the ads?
Yeah, like there would be a scrolling list of, 50 songs would go up on the TV, and then every now and then one of those
Love is
songs
in the
would be
air.
in yellow, and that would be the song that would play when it hit the
Just
screen.
in case you weren't aware what you're listening to.
Yeah.
They used to do it with TV shows as well.
That was like the earliest version of Shazam.
Yeah, true. My first... I bought something off that once, but it was TV shows. I bought the Muppets, like 5 tapes, and then it got to the point
yeah, right.
when Mum was like, we bought 5 tapes of the Muppets at $30 each. There's 2 episodes per tape. You ain't getting them anymore.
The same thing happened to me with MASH.
Yes, I was going to say MASH was the other one that I got. Yes.
I got 3 MASH VHSs before my parents pulled the pin.
Yeah. I know, like, you're getting 2 episodes per tape. It ain't happening.
This is what used to happen, kids
Yes.
of today. You couldn't just download shit in the space of 2.5 hours. You had to send away for it.
Exactly. You had to buy 100% Hits Volume 27 to get all your favourite songs on one CD.
Exactly, and you'd have 3 tracks from Mandy Moore that you didn't want,
But
and
you lived through it.
and 2 from S2S. But you got it because you really wanted the one from Aaron Carter.
And then we get the jingle for the first time. It's
Oh, Mr. Plow. That's
Everyone
my
knows
name. That name again is Mr. Plow. That's as good as anything I've ever heard on TV.
I don't think there's anyone who lived in the 90s, our age, that wouldn't know that song. Like, I think just if you're not even a fan of The Simpsons, you would at least have heard of that song.
What do you reckon is one of the best radio jingles? I can still...
One of the best radio commercials for catchiness. It's not a jingle. It's the Frank Walker from National Tiles.
yeah, definitely. There are 2 jingles that I can still remember from when I was a kid. The original Roof Seal ad,
Yep.
which was...
Roof.
It was when your roof is It was the most Australian thing in the world. Like when your roof is getting lost between the lichen and the moss.
Yep.
When your mortar isn't where it ought to be.
Yep. What about call 1330?
That was the other one I was going to say. Loop and Bill.
Yeah.
Like they're the best 2 of all time, I think.
What about Banana? Banana, banana. Make nobody sing.
I don't know.
It wasn't a commercial.
I don't actually know what that's selling.
Bananas.
Oh.
That's actually selling bananas.
Well,
what about Banana Boat?
Yeah, Banana Boat's pretty good.
Yeah.
Taking off Manamana.
There was numerous ones.
Hmm.
Now, I love this next scene. It's where Marge conceding that Mr. Plow was a good idea in the end, and buying the plow was a good thing to do. And then she says, you mind wearing that jacket, just for something special,
fun.
just for a bit of fun? It's just, these are the adult moments between Marge and Homer that I love, that you see on The Simpsons that you don't see on any other TV show, up to that point anyway, in regards to cartoons.
Yeah.
It's just so real.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you whether you and Ash have that kind of stuff that you do. Maybe this fucking hat that you got now is your new version of
My
Mr. Plow
podcast
jacket.
hat. Don't worry, that'll get the juices flowing.
I've read numerous times that this was meant to be their way of saying Homer's ploughing Marge. Is that looking too much into it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because there's so many things where the people say, oh, that's the writer's dirty way of saying Marge wants to get ploughed by Homer.
No, it's not.
It's just, I thought it's looking too much into it as well.
Yeah.
I just want to hear your thoughts on it. So then we wake up the next day, and Homer realizes
I
that
love Homer wakes up in bed, jumps straight out, fully dressed.
time for
He's
work.
ready to go.
ready to go. Hasn't taken the jacket off yet, and realizes that Barney has just stolen his idea, stolen his business.
Well, yeah, every driveway's already cleaned.
Yep. And Barney rocks up. Nothing wrong with a bit of healthy competition. Shoots the wheels out.
Now,
Dirty dog.
Where did Barney get the money?
I was going to
All
ask
the
that,
credit.
but I thought, I know.
I know.
But it furthers the story.
Yeah.
We got to learn.
It does further the story.
We got to stop critiquing the things like that. I know.
No, that's what we...
That's what we do, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not
Because
going to get bogged down on it, but it was my first thought. I went,
Yeah.
okay.
How did he get a loan overnight?
How does a drunken hobo with no job, except dressing up in a baby diaper,
Giving
get
out
approved?
flyers.
Get approved for a car. In fact, how did Homer get
A
approved?
plow, not just a car.
How did Homer get approved, given that RV Bob has already established that that alarm is saying, sell this man a car and you'll go out of business?
I did find that, well, obviously we get the Cliff radio gag where the Conan O'Brien wrote where he turns the radio up and it nearly falls off the cliff. I did find that
That's funny. I love
it's hilarious.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Barney gets rescued way too easily. Like, for all the trouble, all Homer does is just pull him in to come straight out. You know what I mean? Not enough went into the actual rescue of Barney.
Homer's pretty tough.
It's like he just pulls him. Come out.
Life or death moments like that, Dando.
Maybe they're running short on time.
People can lift. I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah,
but people can lift hundreds of kilos.
Yeah. And anyway, then Barney's so thankful, and Homer, and they agree to be a partnership. And he says, when two friends are together, not even God can stop them.
Harry Shearer again, I presume, with his "oh no."
I don't presume. I know. It's Harry.
Okay. I love it's just a literal miracle is how they get out of the episode.
Yeah.
It's not a metaphor or anything like that. No, God just melts the snow.
And looking back on it now, it is kind of ridiculous. But at the time of watching, I didn't look at it like that.
No.
It didn't bother me as much as what bothered us before? How did Barney get so much money? That
yeah.
bothered me.
Yeah.
But this didn't. God coming down didn't bother me at all. But then obviously it ends with Homer and Marge with the jacket again. I'll let you end the episode.
I just love Homer's weather forecast. It's like,
Yeah.
I didn't write it down word for word. But the
forecast sees flurries of passion for extended periods of getting it on.
You really got to sell that on.
Yeah. I love that.
It's like AWN.
I love that when he says that name again is Mr. Plow and he shakes his ass every time he says it. I just love that little bit of animation. It's just funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, fantastic episode.
Yeah.
Like, this would easily be top 10. 100%. Have to be. There's no point during the episode do you feel like it's filler. Not one. That's why there's not even a subplot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is great. It's truly great. There's not much, if anything, that could be improved.
If you're watching this, thank you.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you're watching this and you watched our intro video, you'll notice we're wearing the same clothes.
Yes. We should have changed shirts.
We should have.
Do you want to change suits?
No.
Too late?
No.
Oh.